Okay. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Okay, so we're going to start with the warm-up. We're going to start with a prone press-up. Okay? So we're going to get on our stomachs. Here we go. We're going to press hands into the floor. Keep our feet flat. We're going to do this 5 times. Press our stomach into the floor while we press up. There we go. Okay, next thing we have is a single leg hip bridge. Let me just make sure. Okay. And we're going to do 5 on each side. Make sure we're pressing our hips up. We're squeezing our butt at the top. There we go. Okay, next thing we have 6-point hydrants. 5 on each side. Then you see when we do these, you don't want to shoot your leg out all wild. You want to keep it controlled, just straight out and back in. Nice and easy. Control the movement. There we go. Next thing we have is Spider-Man with thoracic extension and rotation. So let's go into a push-up position. Go to this push-up position. Bring one leg forward. And then the leg that's forward, that's the arm that I'm using to go up and over. To go under and over. And we're going to do 5 on each side. And this is 5 on each side. There we go. Then after that, we have 5 stationary inchworms. We're going to be standing tall when we do this. Basically, when we do this is we're going to go all the way down to the inchworm and into a push position. Make sure our hips do not sink. We want to remain in this neutral spine position. And we're doing 5 of those. Okay. Next thing we have is bodyweight squats. So when we do bodyweight squats, make sure that these are my toes. I'm gripping my feet into the ground and trying to rotate my feet outward. Okay, this is rooting. We're going to do 10 of these. As I'm squatting, I'm pushing my hips back and my knees outward. Once we finish those 10, we have jumping jacks. We're going to do 20 of them. And let's begin. Okay, right after the jumping jacks, we're going into lateral, alternating lateral squats. We're going to do 5 each. I'll have our stance kind of wide. Again, as I talked about before with squatting, I'm trying to root my feet still into the ground. I'm going to push my hips backwards, go to my right leg, and I'm driving with my right leg to come back through. Being sure when we're doing this that we're keeping our feet flat on the ground with both feet. Then once we finish that, we have some T-jabs. We're here, hands out in front of us, feet together, and we're opening and closing. And we're doing 20. There we go. Okay, that's it for the warm-up. So I'm checking everything really quick. Okay. As always, stay hydrated. Take a sip of water whenever you need it, especially if when I'm going over the next exercises that we will be doing. Okay, for Get Strong, this is 10 minutes. I'm going to demonstrate each exercise, and then we'll start the timer. So, for the first exercise, we have a bridge with alternating diagonal reach, 5 on each side. I will demonstrate first, and then we will carry on. So we're in that bridge position, hands up, and I'm gonna drive my hips to the ceiling, squeeze my butt, and then I'm gonna do a diagonal reach, and come back, and down. That's 1. Again, driving my hips up, squeezing my butt at the top, and then I'm doing a diagonal reach. I am going up and over, reaching, and back down. That is 1 rep. Then we have a staggered side plank with thoracic extension. Okay, so I'm going to show 2 different variations of this. One, this is the staggered side plank with thoracic extension. Whichever side I'm on. So on my right side, my right leg is down, my left leg is going to go over my right leg. I am then going to take my hips, bring it to the ceiling, and then I'm going to take my left arm, take it right underneath my right side of my wrist, and bring it up and over. The second option for this is I'm going to put my knees together, okay? Same principle, put my knees together. I am then going to push my hips up, and then go under and over again, okay? That is the second exercise. The third one, we have a lateral lunge to cross behind lunge. Okay. So the lateral lunge to cross behind lunge. Okay, so real quick, this staggered side plank with external rotation, that's 10 on each side. The lateral lunge to cross behind lunge, that's 5 on each side. Make sure I don't go out of the camera for this. Oh, sorry, here. Okay, so we're gonna throw a lateral lunge. We're gonna come back through, go to the cross behind. So I'll demonstrate that again. We're going out, going through, cross behind. Okay, second option for this. I do my lateral lunge, I bring my feet together, and then I go into the cross behind bridge. Cross behind lunge. Third option, let's say the cross behind is really bothering your hip or something, we're just going to do a lateral lunge then. We're just going to keep it nice and easy, okay? So those are your 3 options. So we're going to be in that lateral lunge to cross behind lunge is 5 reps on each side. We're going to be doing this for 10 minutes. So again, before we start, we have the bridge with alternating diagonal reach, 5 reps each side. Then we have a staggered side plank with thoracic extension. That's 10 reps on each side. Then we have the lateral lunge, the cross-behind lunge. That is 5 reps on each side. We are going to be doing this for 10 minutes. I'm going to start the timer. And let's begin. In 3, 2, again, also when you're doing this, take a sip of water whenever you feel like you need it, okay? And begin. So the first thing we're starting with is the hip bridge with diagonal reach. We're going to do 5 on each side. Make sure we're squeezing our butt at the top. Okay, good, good. Now we have the staggered side plank with thoracic extension. 10 on each side. Make sure that we're squeezing our core while we do this. It makes it so much easier. There we go. Let's keep at it. Make sure we're squeezing that core. Makes it so easy. Okay. Lateral lunge and cross behind lunge. 5 on each side. So the foot that I'm planting down, as I talked before about rooting, that foot I'm still trying to drive through the floor, and I'm still trying to have my toes grip the floor and build that rooting. Also, big thing, do not rush these. Build the time under tension. Make sure you're squeezing your quads while you do this. You want time under tension. Do not rush this. And again, if you're going faster than me, continue on. Okay, back to the bridge with alternating diagonal reach. Even when I'm doing the hip bridge, I'm still trying to root my feet into the ground when I do these. Okay? I want to keep my feet flat, squeezing my hips, driving through it up to the ceiling, and then I'm doing my diagonal reach. There we go. Okay, another thing as we go along, if you are right side dominant and you notice your left side's a little bit not as strong as your right, when we start doing this and as we go further, start with that weaker side. So for me, my right side is more dominant than my left. So as we go on, you're gonna start noticing me kind of go to start on my left side, and that's including these side planks. Make sure when we're doing these staggered side planks that we're still squeezing our abs. And then if you want to make it even feel better, so when you are squeezing your abs, when I'm in this position, I'm squeezing my abs, I'm also trying to pull the floor underneath me to my butt, if that makes sense. So I'm basically I'm trying to drive my elbow to my butt without it moving. But that's how much pressure and tension I'm trying to build on my right side as possible. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. Good lunges, good lunges. Here we go. Again, while you're doing the lateral lunges, we're still practicing our rooting. Trying to dig those feet into the ground. Last time I did this class, I was over there doing the finisher, and there was a spider trying to hunt me down. So now it's like I keep looking for flipping spiders. Yeah, when we're doing these hip bridges, make sure our feet are planted, squeeze our butt at the top. Oh, get a good reach. Okay. There we go. Good hip bridges. We have 50 seconds. Let's keep pushing. There we go. 15 seconds. Let's finish up this exercise where we're on. And that's time. Just finish up whatever exercise you were on. Okay, everybody get a nice good sip of water. Okay. Okay, everybody get that good sip of water. I'm gonna go over the next exercises. While you guys get your sip of water in. Okay, we're on to the main movements. We're gonna be doing this for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna name the exercises. I will then go through, name the exercises, and demonstrate. So that way, when we start this, you guys can go at your own pace. So we have 5 exercises. The first one is a single leg RDL or staggered RDL, 5 to 10 reps, right or left. We then have push-ups. You can do those either elevated on a couch, or you can do those plyos, which I will demonstrate. Those are also 5 to 10 reps. 1.5 split squats, 10 on the right and left. Bird dogs with a 3-second hold, 5 right and left. Then front plank with alternating arm reach, 5 on each side. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate is a single leg RDL. So for the RDL, squeeze on my butt, squeeze on my core. I am then going to push my hips back, my leg back, and drive my hips through. The biggest thing when we do the RDLs is we do not want our hips to shift in a crazy different way. If you notice they are shifting, let's go to a staggered then. Okay? So when we do the staggered, my right foot is completely flat. My left foot is on its toes, and my toes is lined up with my right heel. Same principle, I'm going to push my hips back all the way to where I feel the pull in my hamstrings, my glutes. If you notice when I do these, I'm not bending my knees. We don't want to squat, okay? We want to work our glutes and our hamstrings, so I'm pushing my hips back all the way until I feel a nice good stretch in my back of my legs. Then I'm going to push my hips all the way through. And again, that is 5 to 10 reps. Now the 5 to 10 rep range, if you're going through this and you get to rep 6, and you notice your technique's breaking down, we're just calling it there. Go to the other side, or then go to the next exercise. Then we have push-ups. So, as I've demonstrated in the past with reading with our feet, we are also reading with our hands when we do push-ups, whether that's elevated or plyo. So I'm going to demonstrate the push-up. I'm trying to root my hands into the ground, squeezing my butt and my core while I do this. Now, if you have a couch next to you, you can also do elevated. Same principles still apply. We're still trying to root, going down and up. Third option, the plyo. So that's where we're going to take our hands off the ground, press them up, then through. Up, through. You can choose any 3 that you would like. And we are doing 5 to 10 reps. Again, once technique breaks down, if you start even notice your hips are sinking through, cut it there, let's move on. The next thing, exercise 3, is 1.5 split squats. So we're going to go into our split squat position. I am then going to squat all the way down. In the split squat position, I'm going to come halfway up, then go back down, then all the way through. That is 1 rep. And we are doing 10 of these, okay? So again, I'm rooting with my front foot. I'm digging my toes with my back foot. And then I'm trying to keep most of my tension on this leading foot right here, okay? While we go through the strength exercise, this is time under tension. Don't rush it. Make the muscles burn. So fourth exercise, we have a bird dog, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate this in the front and lateral way. Big things when we do a bird dog. Again, I'm rooting with my hands. I am squeezing my lower abs and my butt. So if my right leg is shooting up, I'm squeezing my right butt cheek as hard as I can. So I will demonstrate. Again, hope I don't kick something. So when I go through the bird dog, I'm squeezing my abs as hard as I can, and I'm squeezing my butt as hard as I can. This helps align into a neutral spine. If you start noticing that you're kicking out and you're shooting up, you need to focus more on squeezing the lower abs and that butt a little bit more, okay? Do not rush it. And that will be 5 on each side with a 3-second hold. Now, the last one, the 5th exercise, we have a front plank with alternating arm reach, 5 on each side. So we're gonna go into this front plank, I'm squeezing my core and my butt, reach out. And we're gonna do 5 on each side. Okay. If everybody can just give me a thumbs up that they're good. Any questions? If you have a question, just go thumbs down. Okay, we'll just continue on. I'm gonna mark the timer. So we're going for 20 minutes. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Okay, single leg RDL. So for the single leg RDL, if you're a little bit weaker on your left side like me, start on your left side. If you're a little bit weaker on your right side, start on your right side. This is so because right now, we've been resting, we're a little bit more focused, we can hone in on the technique a little bit better rather than being a little bit tired. Again, time under tension. Make sure I set the timer. There we go. Again, the foot that's balancing, I'm still trying to root, okay? There we go. Push-ups. Make sure that, again, our hands are trying to root into the ground. So we're here, pressing into the floor, rotating outwards. If you look at my shoulders, I'm locking them into place, okay? One and a half split squats. My favorite. Again, when we're doing the 1.5 split squats, I'm trying to root with my leading foot still, digging my toes, my rear foot toes into the ground, Keep this tension. Do not rush this exercise. Feel the tension. That's going to burn. Let's let it burn. There we go. Let it burn. Oh, whew. Legs feel good after that. Okay, again with the bird dog. Make sure that we're still running with our hands. I'm focusing on squeezing my lower abs. Okay, so if you notice I'm in this kind of position, so I'm in this like overextended position, I'm going to squeeze my abs. Kind of helps me put my back into that neutral position. Squeeze my lower abs. Squeeze the butt cheek that shoots out, the leg that shoots out. Hold for 3 seconds, then back. And then we're at the front plank with alternating arm reach. 5 on each side. So again, with the front plank, we're squeezing our core and our butts while we do this, okay? And of course, get a drink of water. When I'm doing the single leg RDL, note, again, keep my butt tight, keep my core tight. I'm rooting my feet into the ground, pushing back. Then I'm squeezing my butt to come through. Again, let's not rush these exercises. Build the time under tension. We have 12 minutes left, so let's make it work. There we go. Okay, again, for the push-up position, make sure that we're rooting our fingers into the ground and locking our shoulder blades back and down. How's everybody feeling? You got a thumbs up? Everybody doing good? Okay. Okay, on the one hand split squats, 10 reps on the right and left. I'm gonna start on my left side. My left side is not as strong as my right, so I will start there. Again, the left foot, I'm rooting hard into the ground. My right toe, my right toes, I'm digging into the ground. I want maximum tension. Oh, there we go. That's a good burn right there. Again, work the muscle. So right now I'm on my right leg for the 1.5 split squats. While I go through this motion, the thing I'm trying to visualize and think about is squeezing my right quad as hard as I can while I go through this. It makes it so much easier. There we go. Okay, going on to the bird dogs. 5 on the right and left with a 3-second hold. Always gotta look around my surroundings. Make sure a spider isn't trying to creep up on me. Again, when we do the bird dogs, squeezing my lower abs as hard as I can and squeezing my butt as hard as I can. Especially the one that is shooting out. So I check in. There we go. Again, get a sip of water as you're going through these exercises. Now I'm going on to the front plank with alternating arm reach, 5 on each side. Now let's say you're going through this last exercise and you notice, oh gosh, I'm reaching out and I'm about to fall over the place. Just hold the plank position for about 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Just make sure when we are doing this front plank position Again, we're squeezing our butt, we're squeezing our core. If you want to make it easier, try pulling your elbows to your stomach while you do this. It makes it so much more fun. Okay, we got 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Let's just keep going. Get a sip of water. I'm back at the top right now. I'm going into my single leg RDLs, 5 to 10 reps on the right and left side. Again, as we go along, if you're starting to notice your technique is breaking down, we cut it there, we move on to the next side, or we move on to the next exercise. Technique is number one. It keeps us safe, okay? Again, while I'm going through these exercises, especially with the single leg RDL, whichever foot I'm planting down that's completely flat, I am still trying to grip the floor as hard as I can with my toes. Now, if you're wearing shoes and you're noticing that your foot is wobbling all over the place, try to take them off. Let your feet try to grab the ground and feel that control. Okay, I'm going on to the push-up position. 5 to 10 reps. Also, if you notice while I was doing my single leg RDLs, if you're able to watch, I even have to make sure that I'm focusing on gripping my toes, how to plant my feet, and how to keep the tension there. Especially once you start going into moving your body into different shifts, I have to make sure that my feet are staying in control of the movement. Now we're going to the push-up position, 5 to 10 reps. Again, you can do this either elevated or plyo, whichever one feels the best for you. Just remember, as you do those push-ups, trying to root. Watch my shoulders as I root. They get locked into position. Okay, we have 1 minute, 35 seconds left. I'm on the split squats right now. So again, I'm gonna switch it up this time. Normally I would leave my left, but now I'm starting to feel I'm feeling more of a pump in my right side right now. So I'm actually gonna start with my right because I wanna see if I can get a good stretch in my left. Then when I go to my left, it's already in this good stretch position with blood flow in there. I wanna see, well then I can get a bigger pump. So that's one of the things that I'm noticing and I'm adjusting as I go along with this. Okay, we have 20 seconds left. Just enough time to finish up the exercise that you're on. Finish it up, then get a sip of water. Whew. Okay. Good work, everybody. Get a sip of water. I'm definitely gonna grab a sip. My quads feel like they're about to fall off. How's everybody feeling? I get a thumbs up. Perfect, perfect. Okay, sip on some water. We're gonna go up. I will go through and also demonstrate the finisher. Take this rest period. Okay, for the finisher, we have 2 exercises with 1 rest period. We will be doing this. This is what, week 3. So we're gonna be doing this 4 times the finisher. So basically we're gonna be doing wall sits for 30 seconds, stationary inchworms for 30 seconds, then a 30-second rest. So the wall sit, just imagine there's a wall behind me. I'm going into the squat position. I'm pressing my body into the wall. When my lower back's against the wall, I want it into a neutral spot. So I'm going to try breathing into the wall while trying to drive my body into it while flexing my legs and squeezing them. The second thing is the inchworm. Same thing as we did in the warm-up. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Rest for 30 seconds. We're going to do this 4 times. Then we'll take it from there. I'm going to get another sip. Okay. Let me set my timer up. And then we'll kick this bad boy off. Okay. Okay. Everybody get set up. We're doing 4 rounds. I have a timer on me. Hopefully you guys can see me and begin. 30 seconds. Make sure that when we're doing this, hopefully I can't see this far because I'm on my phone and I don't have my glasses on. So if you can see me, I'm pressing into the wall as far as I can with my toes and my feet. I'm squeezing my legs as hard as possible. My lower back is neutral. So I'm trying to kind of like if you did a dead bug, your lower back, you're breathing into the floor. I'm trying to do the same thing here. 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to the inchworm. 30 seconds begins now. Again, when we go into the inchworm, do not let your hips sink when we go into that push-up position. I'm not letting my lower back sink down. Stay in a good neutral spine position. Squeezing my body and my core as I go down. 8 seconds, enough for 1 more rep. And rest. 30-second rest. Everybody's kicking butt. We got 14 seconds. So the last time I was over here, there was a spider and tried jumping down on me. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, I'm breathing into the wall, squeezing my legs hard. You cannot meditate at this position, just let everything burn. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going into the inchworm. Beginning now. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 rounds down. 30-second rest. Whenever I do wall sits, I always think about like when I played football. It brings back so much good memories. All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. "20 seconds. Just meditate. Stay relaxed. Just let the legs burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And into the inchworm. 30 seconds begins now. Again, remember the technique? When we do the inchworm, do not let your hips sink in. Keep squeezing your abs and your butt as you go down. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. What is that, 3 rounds? 1 more round. Take a good breather. Try to control your breathing as much as possible by breathing in and out of your nose. As we begin to need more oxygen, try to control your breathing through just breathing in and out of your nose. Okay, let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, last round, begin. There we go, just make it burn. Breathing into the wall. I'm pressing my whole body into the wall right now with my legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, inchworm, last one. 30 seconds begins now. Eight seconds. 4 seconds. And time. How's everybody doing?
Good. Thank you.
Definitely. Great work.
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah.